Hi guys, I am doing my theme of the week. I know I did Super Bowl because I know there's quite a few football lovers out there. But personally, the two teams that are in the Super Bowl, I don't care about. And honestly, I don't have anything from those two teams. And even for the Vikings, for my babies, I don't have anything for them, I don't think. No, I don't. All my Vikings stuff that I had for my babies pre-children went to my children, so it is probably packed away with their baby stuff. I have not dove into my children's baby clothes for my dolls because I just haven't. I really don't want to at that. But other than that, all I had for football was I had this little girl football pacifier, which is a Nook pacifier. It has a brown football on it and lined in pink, and then the part that holds the handle on the pacifier is like a hot pink. I also have a boy version of that one, which is all brown. And then she is wearing this brown swaddle. That's the word I'm looking for. A brown swaddle that makes it look like she's a little football. And I am using Cynthia. And the reason why I am using Cynthia is because the real Cynthia absolutely loved football. Football was her favorite sport. She liked a lot of sports, but football was her favorite. Vikings were by far her favorite team. So I wanted to use Cynthia just because the real Cynthia loved football. So that's pretty much all for my theme of the week. Sorry guys. Just kind of another update. I know I did an update last week on myself and kind of everything going on. And I did it too soon, apparently. I've been doing, like, filming stuff ahead of time. And then, kind of presetting it. But the theme of the weeks I've been doing each Monday of that theme. That way, like, if there's updates or stuff I want to tell you guys about, I'm still able to get that in at least once a week. So last Monday I did the theme of the week and kind of did some updates on myself and my family. Well, then on Monday, actually it started Saturday. I've had a cyst on my tailbone in the past. Usually goes away on its own. Not to get into too many TMI, gory details. If any of you have ever had like a cyst, it's almost, the ones on my tailbone were almost like a pimple. And kind of like a pimple, they would get painful. They'd hit a point, they would rupture like a pimple, draining the stuff out. And then I would be fine. And once I would start feeling it, it would be like a day or two when that would happen. Well, I kind of started feeling it, Saturday night. Sunday felt it. Monday, it was painful to sit. So I'm like, okay, it's there. It'll be doing its thing soon. So Monday night, I could barely sleep. Then woke up Tuesday, and Tuesday it was incredibly painful. It hurt to lay down, it hurt to stand up, it hurt to sit, it hurt to move. And so I'm thinking, okay, anytime today, possibly tonight, it'll happen. So go to bed Tuesday, toss and turn Tuesday night, didn't really sleep. Wednesday, wake up, and it is not better. In fact, it is even more painful than on Tuesday. So at this point, I told my husband, I think I need to go into the doctor. So I went to the walk-in clinic, and they were able to cut it open and drain it. And they started, it was a lot deeper than they thought it was. and they decided to pack it, where they take gauze and put in the hole to help promote healing. So that was Wednesday. I was sent home Wednesday from the walk-in. Just kind of relaxed on Wednesday, lounged around. It was still very painful. Wednesday night, well, it would have been Thursday morning, at about 2:30 Thursday morning, I woke up and I did not feel good at all. I was running a fever of 103, and I didn't want to wake my husband and kids up, so I just waited until morning when they got up to go to school. So morning came around, the fever had gone down a little bit because I had taken some Advil. Then my husband got up. I'm like, I need to go to the emergency room. So we dropped the kids off at school, and then he dropped me off at the emergency room. I know some people will be like, well, why didn't he wait with you? It's just, honestly, I hate going to emergency rooms. I mean, sometimes it's nice to have somebody there, but sometimes he gets crabby about stuff like that. Sometimes I get crabby, and then it turns into a bad situation. So, just like when I went into anaphylactic, he gets worried, and he doesn't show worry like a typical person would. I know we've talked about autism before, and we highly suspect my husband's autistic. So, he doesn't deal with stress and worry well. So, it's just easier for me to have him drop me off, and then when I'm ready, have him come back and pick me up. So anyways, I'm in the ER. They start an IV. When I got in, my temperature had come down, but at that point, it went down to like 97. So that was concerning to them. So they gave me some pain meds because it was still hurting really bad. They sent me to CT to make sure that everything had gotten drained out of it, and it had. And then there was the internal fight of, do they keep me overnight? Because I had some other symptoms going on. My heart rate was high, and some of my lab blood work was coming back high. So they were going back and forth. Do they keep me overnight to monitor this, or do they send me home? They wanted to keep me, but the problem was they had given me some antibiotics in the emergency room. And they said that the antibiotics that they gave me, well, will help with bacteria, but it can wipe the rest of my immune system. And then the antibiotics that I was given in the walk-in the day before were the strongest antibiotics that you can do a prescription for out of the hospital. And once again, well, they'll help with like bacterial infections and stuff like that. Like, it makes you more susceptible to viruses. So, they kept going back and forth because basically the antibiotics I'm on wipes my system. But they're like, what do we do? Do we monitor her? Because, okay, going back. The con against keeping me in the hospital was the floor that I would be going on was full of flu patients, which is a flu. You can get your flu shot, which I've had, but the flu is still viral. It's not bacterial. So they're like, well, we can put her up there to monitor this stuff for an infection, but she'll be on a floor full of flu patients. And then are we going to cause the issue where she'll contract the flu from the hospital and just make a whole bad situation worse? So ultimately, they were able, with fluids and stuff, get those labs to a more appropriate place. And they ended up sending me home with the instructions of, if the fever returned, to get immediately back. But also, I needed to go. The walk-in told me every 2 days I have to go back to get the wound, the unpacked, cleaned out, and then repacked. And so I've gone twice already Tomorrow being Tuesday will be my 3rd time going. I went Friday, or no. Yeah, Friday and Sunday. My biggest thing is, right now the pain is gone from the actual cyst itself. Right now it's on my tailbone, so I can't really sit, I can't really stand. Laying down, limited positions are comfortable. I can't lay on my back, which I'm a back sleeper to begin with. And the location of it is horrible. It's literally a pain in the ass. But with the packing and the dressing that they have on it, they are dry at the point where they are driving me insane. They are bothering me so much that before my husband went to work, I'm like, oh my God, I know I have to go in tomorrow to have this redone. When they take the dressing off, it doesn't hurt, or at least on Sunday. It didn't hurt taking the dressing off. It didn't hurt when they took the gauze out that they used to pack it with. It hurts when they put the stuff back in. That's where it's very painful. But after a little bit, that pain goes away. But then the problem is it's still there. It's almost like, it's hard to describe the feeling. It's like something is there that shouldn't be there. And logically, I know that the doctor put it there for a reason. There's an explanation that it's there. But the other hand, my body's like, this doesn't belong here. It's uncomfortable. Get rid of it. So I'm at the it's driving me insane point. So I'm hoping tomorrow they say that is the last time I have to go in and they just take it out and keep it out. I'm hoping. Although when I asked on Friday when I went in, they said it all depends upon how well it heals. And it's like, but then how do we determine how well it's healing? Is it like when you pull the other stuff out, like how much, what's on it, how much is on it? I don't know how they determine that, but I'm just hoping it doesn't last long, because even trying to Google it, there's no answer on how long to do it. And even at that, Googling it, they give you like how to do it at home. But I'm thinking, and the doctor even asked me if I wanted my husband to do it at home, which the answer was straight out no. But even at that, like, they never have given me a definite answer. So, like I said, tomorrow being Tuesday will be 1 week since it was cut open. So I'm hoping that means that they'll just take it out, because, like I said, between the wound being packed and then where it's at, how they have it dressed, it's driving me nuts. So I hope everybody's day or week has been a lot better than mine, and I will see everybody next week. Bye!